Greetings, citizens! Justiguy has arrived! We're on our first redo on the 100-line Last Defense Academy. Impossible! How can you be so much stronger than me? That was really something, Sumino. When did you get so strong? I mean, you did okay in yesterday's battle, but you're on a whole other level now. It's only been 1 day since then. What happened to you? Only 1 day? Maybe that's how it seems to you, but for me, it's been so much longer. I've already spent a full 100 days with you, Eito. I never even guessed at your true nature until it was too late.
We did everything we sacrificed. It was all for nothing. All because of you.
Where's all this coming from, Sumino? What's going on with you?
I can explain, Sirei.
Another voice joined the conversation, speaking directly into my head at the same time. He appeared. What the? Eito really did betray us. It was just like you said, Takumi. You made some kind of avatar out of the Undying Flames? I didn't know you could do that. I was worried when you didn't come to the defense room. Well, it's more than that, really. I wanted to see the people who were fighting to protect me up close at least once. Can you hear him too, Sirei? That's right. He can only communicate via hemoanima telepathy, but I've got equipment built into me to receive those signals. Now, you said you could explain all this? Yes, you might have trouble believing Takumi, but it will probably mean more coming from me. The ghost boy went on to tell Sirei everything I'd told him when I arrived in this timeline. Naturally, the little creature was taken aback. Who wouldn't be? Used hemoanima to travel through time. Now that you mention it, Justiguy did say he felt a sudden surge of power back there. That seems to be a side effect of Takumi's arrival here. Well, butter my biscuits, I never expected anything like this to happen. Just goes to show you we haven't even scratched the surface of what Cryptoglobin can do. What are you all talking about? Where did this fiery monster come from? All that stuff about the future. Is it really true? What have you done, Takumi? You don't need to know that. You'll only try to use anything I tell you against me anyway. It's over, Eito. I won't let you destroy humanity. You're going to kill me then? Is that what you're saying? You seem like such a nice guy, too. You must really hate me. What did I do to deserve your malice, Takumi? Think about it. I haven't actually done anything. Are you really going to take my life because of something you think I might do? There's no might about it. You'll definitely mess things up if I don't stop you. I know you well enough to be sure of that. It's not like anything I can say can change your mind about humanity, can it? You're right. There's no changing who I am. You're all just unsightly monsters. That's a firm, immutable truth. As long as I live, I'll never stop hating your whole vile species. I've gotta say, you two are full of surprises, both of you. How an outlier like you ended up here is a real mystery, Justiguy. The desire to eliminate humanity is totally antithetical to our mission here. I'll have to look into how such an error could have occurred. Now that I know all of this, there's no use preserving you anymore. Shirei's eyes flashed red. Leap, huh? What did you just do? I erased Justiguy's DNA record from the Revivomatics database.
Huh?
It's got data on all of us, right down to our genetic code. It cross-references those records to figure out who's in the pod. Oh! Could it be when we die, it doesn't have our future DNA? No. I mean, we've already changed, so I don't know. So Eito can't be revived anymore?
Exactly. All that's left for you is to execute him, and everything will be back on track.
So I'm doing this. I'm killing Eito before he can do any harm. Wait, Takumi, I won't try to stop you, but take a moment to think about this. You said you came back so you could change the future. What kind of future do you want to create, and is killing him the only way to achieve it? The future I want?
Oh, you should absolutely kill him. Leave him alive and we'll have no kind of future at all. He's an enemy of all humanity, just like the invaders. He doesn't deserve your pity.
Right, I'm inconvenient for you, so you have to get rid of me. Is that how humans made it this far? Ignore the fact that you'll be taking an innocent life for your own selfish purposes. If it's for humanity's sake, then anything goes, isn't that right? Eito's not about to change his mind. He's still just as much of a threat as ever. And I know better than anyone the kind of terrible things he's capable of, but I can't deny that this Eito hasn't done any of that yet. And he's not an invader, he's a human being just like me. Is killing this version of him really the right thing to do? This has to be my decision. I'm done with letting others control my fate. That's why I came back in the first place, to create a new future I might choose. Whatever path I choose here, I have to be prepared to see it through. It's time to make my choice. From now on, the story will diverge greatly from depending on Takumi's decisions. You'll be able to come back and explore other choices later. Now, decide Eito's fate. We're gonna let him live. If he fucks up, then we can come back and be like, okay, we gave you a chance. You know, we're gonna give you one chance. You have one chance, Eito. You got one chance. It's your future. No, I'm not going to kill you, Eito. What? You may be totally insane, but you're still human. Not to mention you're defenseless now. Even in an extreme situation like this, killing you would be going too far. It's not a step I'm prepared to take.
Just what do you propose we do with him then?
Lock him up. Keep him somewhere we can keep an eye on him until the 100 days are up.
You're such a softy, Shumino.
With an attitude like that, you're gonna have trouble dealing with whatever comes next. I already know what's coming next. Believe me, I've taken it all into account.
Well, you did save my life and all, so I guess I owe you one.
It's all the same if we win the war, right? Isn't that what everyone on the artificial satellite wants?
You know about that too, huh?
All right, where are we gonna put him? We can use the cages in the courtyard.
I was kind of planning on waiting till day 50 to give you access to that area, but needs must when the devil drives. Oh, that's your decision? To lock out Ski in one of the cages?
Yes. I won't kill you, Eito, but you're a prisoner now. Stay out of trouble until the war is over.
What's so funny?
You know what? I am, and I'm planning, but you're still going to let me live. You really are a nice guy, Takumi. Really just too nice. Of course, you'll still look like a hideous monstrosity. That's enough. Fine, fine. I'll be a good little prisoner and stay in my cage. It's not like I can fight back anymore.
We'd better get right to it then. Shirei's eyes flashed red again. Beep.
You have your own personal drones?
Oh, you mean you never saw me use these? Guess you wouldn't if I got killed on day 2. The nerve of this guy, cutting down a superior officer before I even have a chance to throw my weight around.
Quit griping. Get him safely locked up.
You're the boss.
We're the boss. We're the boss.
Let's hope you don't regret this decision later.
I mean... I'm very curious how this is going to go. Surei secured the injured Eito to his drones and took him away. Even after they'd left, I couldn't get Eito's deranged laughter out of my mind. I didn't regret my decision, but it unsettled me all the same. So... do you think this has changed the future? Yes, I'm sure of it. Surei is alive, and Eito won't be able to sabotage us like he did before. Things will play out a lot differently now. I hope so. How are you going to explain this to the others? Will you tell them about how you came back to redo the past? I haven't really thought about that yet. The team that's here now aren't the same people I fought alongside before. From their point of view, we've only just met. If I start talking about coming from the future, they'll probably think I'm crazy. Well, what happens if and when they talk to Eito? What would you do? Do you think I should tell them? Even with your powered-up cryptoglobin and foreknowledge, you can't win this war all on your own. You'll need to work together to give mankind a brighter future. So I should tell them the truth and hope they go with it? Hearing about everything you've experienced is bound to have a profound effect on them. Maybe a little convince some of the more reluctant members to join the fight, although I can't say for sure if that will be a good thing. Why is that? The more everyone's actions and attitudes change, the more things will deviate from the future you know. If you change too much, you won't be able to predict what will happen as easily as before. Right, and I've already changed a lot just by coming here. You could probably help the others avoid making the same mistakes as before without telling them everything. Of course, there's no way of knowing if that's the right choice either. You'll have to figure it out for yourself. You're the one who has to make the hard decisions now, Takumi. You'll be the one who decides what form the future takes. You're right. The future is in my hands now. I'll stand by my choices no matter what happens or what I have to sacrifice. Sacrifice. I was surprised to hear myself talk like that. But it was the truth. Making one choice, creating one future, would sacrifice the other. Like how I left everyone behind in my original timeline to come here. Or how I held Eito's life in my hands just a few minutes ago. My actions could have serious consequences. I'd have to remember that going forward. There's no such thing as a perfect choice that will fix everything. But I think that's all the more reason to pick what you consider to be the right choice.
You decide. I hope you'll get the result you want.
Can we name him now, please? Without another word, the ghost boy disappeared. The right choice, huh? I'll do it. I'll figure out the right choices and guide us all toward a happy ending. And so, my second attempt at my second day at Last Defense Academy drew to a close. Ding. Chapter Select. You've unlocked Chapter Select. This option will allow you to jump to the beginning of each day or directly before or after story decisions. You can access Chapter Select from the menu. Use it to complete. How does that work? I mean, we have to go through the change timeline first before we...
Band out of troops, time to
rise and shine!
get ready for your... Prepare to be ready to give your...
Okay, day 3. This first time around, T-Ray got everyone to come to the war room so he could tell us the truth about the war. Everyone's probably there now. It's weird. I feel a little nervous. They all mean so much to me, but I'm practically a stranger to them. This is going to be interesting. Everyone's here. Sire, Hiruko, and Ima too. I knew they would be, but I wasn't prepared for how it would make me feel. It's so weird seeing them alive again. Eito's not here. What's taking him so long? Maybe he overslept. You should give him a wake-up call, Mr. Maruko. Why me? Go wake him up yourself. Don't you worry about Outski. He's unable to attend today. Unable? Oh, I get it. He locked himself in his room. Honestly, I don't blame him. I'm still having trouble coming to terms with all this. I know, that it feels real. Oh, I'm sorry for having the honesty to speak with somebody to me. Come on, C-Ray, let's get this started. You're not going to weasel out of it this time. Tell us the truth about this war. Before I do that, I'd like to ask you all something. Last night, did you notice any kind of irregularity in your bodies? Huh? Irregularities in our bodies, the whatever their paces. I didn't want to mention it, but sometime after I went to bed, I got all hot and feverish all of a sudden. For real, the same thing happened to me. And to me, it happened shortly after I climbed into bed with my dear sister. We don't always sleep together. He only did it to help me calm down. Ever since then, I've been totally amped. It's like I've chugged 50 million energy drinks or something. Yeah, same here. It feels like some kind of new power welling inside. Is everyone really gonna get a power? Oh, me too. It's the same for all of us. What was that feeling exactly? The ghost boy was right. My cryptoglobin powered everyone up. Sire, did you do something to us? Sorry, but it wasn't me this time. Somebody else was responsible. Sire turned around and gave me an expectant look. Everyone followed his gaze. They were all staring at me now. Huh? What's Takumi got to do with this? What's the meaning of this? Are you saying Takumi did this? No way! How could a shrimpy little white wimp like him do something like that? I really don't want to hear that from you. You see, this Takumi Shumino isn't the same Takumi Shumino you all know. Last night, he exposed a traitor in our midst, Ito Aotsuki. Traitor? What do you mean? He was plotting against us. He was going to kill me and sabotage our side's war effort from the inside. What? No freaking way! Why would Ito want to do that? Aotsuki is abnormal. Unbeknownst to us, he was born with a profound hatred for all humanity. He was going to use this opportunity to wipe out the entire species. Dude, if we're gonna start killing each other, he'd have been perfect to have around. But thanks to Shumino's quick thinking and bravery, his plan was exposed and I emerged from the experience unharmed. How heroic. I didn't think you had it in you, Mr. Sumino. Like, not even a little. Well, what did you do with Ado? Is he dead? No, Shumino went all humanitarian on me, so we've locked him in a cage in the courtyard instead. Courtyard? Cages? I don't remember seeing either of those. Well, I'm glad you didn't kill him. That would have been going too far. Was he really that crazy, though? He looked like he wouldn't hurt a fly. Trust me, if we hadn't stopped him, he'd have messed everything up. How is it that you realized what he was up to? So far as I can see, Eito never said or did anything suspicious until now. She's going to be very suspicious of us, isn't she? Can you explain how you were able to see through him when no one else could? How did you deduce it? Did you find some vital clues we missed? Looks like I've got another choice to make. Do I tell them about coming from the future or not? Should I tell them everything so we can all move forward together? Or should I protect them from the truth and figure out another way to help them? Well, you know what? If this is really our first go around, which the narrative is treating it like it is, I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to trust them wholeheartedly. It's all up to me. What do I do here? Yes, let's do it. I suspect on the chapter select, which I'm not going to look at if I can help it until we get to another ending. It's like C-Ray said, I'm not the same guy you all met a few days ago. I'm still the real Takumi Sumino, but I'm from...
I lived through the 100 days here and came back to do it all again.
What? Hey, you doing okay, Takumi? Did you eat your side or something? The future. You're claiming to be a time traveler now. Oh, you're from the future. Okay, that explains everything. Not who'd believe a ridiculous story like that? Besides, time travel in a killing game, that's totally plausible, actually. It's a well-established trope at this point. It was more or less the reaction I'd expected, but I'd made my choice and I was going to see it through. You might not believe me, but it's the truth. I am from the future. That's why I knew Eito was the traitor and that he was going to kill Sirei on the night of our second day here. In my timeline, he spent the whole day deceiving us and getting us to doubt ourselves, and eventually he did something really horrible. After we defeated him, I ended up with some powerful hemoanima. I used that to come back in time so I could redo this war, so I could fix things. Hemoanima could do that. I've lived these 100 days once already, and it didn't end well. This time, I want to make sure we all survive and save humanity together. But I'll need your help, all of you. Will you trust me? Will you fight alongside me? You're really serious about this, aren't you? Dead serious. Let's assume what you say is true. I have more questions. What exactly happened in the future you come from? What was so horrible you had to come back and do it all again? If you want us to trust you, you have to tell us that. I don't know. There could be a lot of classified information involved. There's no point in hiding it now. They have a right to know. All right, fine. Go ahead and spill the beans. It's a long story, but here it goes. And so I told everything how things went down during my original 100 days at the academy, starting with Sirei and Hiruko's disappearances, moving on to my discovery of Nigo and second to last Defense Academy, then the revelations that followed, World Death, Cryptoglobin, the Exodus Project, the artificial satellite, and the truth about what, or rather who, was in the defense room. And of course, how it ended, how Ima and Nozomi were killed in our battle against the Supreme Commander, and found how Eito betrayed us all and killed the person who was generating the undying flames. I kept Nozomi's secrets to myself, though. The others didn't need to know about her past or how she came here. All of that was between her and me. By the time I finished my story, the whole day had passed us by. Judging by the looks on everyone's faces, hearing all this had taken its toll on them, too. No one tried to interrupt me at any point. It was like they didn't know how to react to any of it. I know I would have needed time to process all of this information if I were in their shoes. But I had to see this through. That's what I decided. Finally, I told them how I'd taken the power Eito stole for myself and used it to travel back in time. Oh god, someone's gonna kill us and try to fuck with it, aren't they? That's everything. That's the 100 days I experienced the first time around. Someone had placed a glass of water on the table in front of me. I downed the whole thing in one gulp. I felt as tired as if I just fought a dozen invaders. So, what do you guys think? Honestly, I don't know what to think. Doesn't sound like he's making it up anyway. There's way too much detail for that. Yeah, whatever your scenario rater gets paid, it's not enough. I can't believe a loser like me could actually find the strength to fight. I can't believe I turned into Sirei. Seriously, what was that all about? I never expected you and me to get that close, Tsukumo. And I fought alongside my dear brother, not as someone to be protected, but as an equal. Maybe if that me had fought harder, he wouldn't have had to die. There, it's not like it really happened. But it did in that time. That means it can happen here, too. Sister dearest. I wouldn't have believed it either, but seeing Shumino in action didn't leave much room for doubt. I know Hemoanima has untapped potential, but time travel and powering you all up with some kind of resonance reaction on top of that, too? Wowee. It's a pretty mind-bending stuff, am I right? Actually, I think the word you're looking for is mind-blending. No, it's mind-bending, but who cares? That's besides the point. Either way you slice it, this is a good thing for all of us. You're all stronger now, and Takumi can prepare you for any upcoming challenges before they happen. It's a super mega ultra terra EX good deal, and that's no lie. Yeah, I guess you're right. I won't make the same mistakes I did before, but I still can't do this alone. I'm asking all of you to fight with me. Let's get through this and win the war together. Me fight? Can an underachieving nematode like me really make a difference? You can. Trust me, I've seen it for myself. I can't let that future come to pass, not if I have the power to change it. I'll fight too. I'll do whatever it takes to protect my dear brother. You'll protect me, sister dearest. Maybe it's the surge in power, but I feel like I can actually handle this now one way or another. You already know what's going to happen, so you can stop us getting involved in anything too dangerous, right, Takumi? In that case, I guess I could. All right, who's going to fuck it up? Everyone's sounding a lot more optimistic than they were last time. It seems like they believe what I've told them about the future, too. I should probably talk to them a little more, just to make sure everyone's on board. Bro, ride or die! If we don't stop this world death thing, it'll destroy the whole planet, yeah? And using the secret weapon in the defense room to wipe out the invaders is the only way to stop it? That's all we gotta do, right? Earth will be safe afterwards? Yeah, that's right. Of course, we don't know exactly how the invaders and world death are connected, and there's still the issue of what Eito said.
Right. That's what...
No, he probably just said that to confuse us. I shouldn't take it too seriously. So the real reason we're fighting here is to give those folks on the artificial satellite a safe place to live. Dude, that's so freaking sweet. Fighting to save people's one thing, but saving all of humanity, I mean, but more fired up than ever now. Let's do this. Those invaders aren't going to stand a chance. Just like in last time, Takemaru's really taking this in stride. I love him. In your timeline, I fought too, all to protect my family. It must sound pretty unbelievable, huh? Oh no, I believe it. Everyone knows I'm the kind of guy you can count on at a pinch. Level with me. I was the MPV of the whole team, right? I was like the best fighter we had, wasn't I? Well, you were definitely a dependable ally. I knew it! Now that I think about it, I've been missing out on a huge opportunity here. If I fight, I'll be the one of the heroes who saved humanity. Money, fame, women, I'll have it all. This is my big chance to turn my life around. And I'm stronger now, so there's no way I'll lose. I can do this. Does that mean you'll join us? We could really use your help. All we gotta do is defend the school for 100 days, right? That doesn't sound so hard. Okay, I'm in. I mean, where would you guys be without your MVP? Right, thanks. Takumi, are you sure about this? A chronic loser like me will only slow you down. You might think that now, but you have your own way of fighting, Shoma. I've seen it for myself. I'll be counting on you to do what you can. Your own way. You're counting on me? Can I really do this? You can. In my timeline, you ended up being pretty strong once you hit your stride. Strong? Me? Honestly, I can't imagine ever doing anything that would make me feel useful, but maybe I can try. I may be trash, but I'll be doing my best in my own trashy way. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to start doing squats every morning. That's great, just don't overdo the training, okay? I'm still finding it hard to believe I actually fought those freaky monsters. It's true, you did it for your family and your grandpa's workshop. We all have something we want to protect. If we work together, we could give them all a better future. Right, after all, we're the only ones who could do this, aren't we? I've got to say, I admire you, Takumi. Getting through all this just once must have been hard enough. And now you've come back to do it all again. That takes some serious courage. It was a selfish decision, really. But I want to do right by the versions of you I left behind. For their sakes, and for all of us that are here now, I'll make sure this story has a happy ending. You're so different from how you were yesterday. You seemed so timid back then. People really can change. In that case, maybe I can too. Of course you can. I've seen it for myself. When you say it with that much conviction, I kind of want to believe you. Maybe it's the souped-up hemo-animus speaking, but I'm starting to believe I can do this. Oh, and don't worry about your other problem. Barf bags and tinted windows will see you through. You know about that too? I can't keep any secrets from you, can I? Wow, I actually made it through to the end. I thought for sure I'd get killed off early. I guess the revivo-matic means dying is only temporary anyway. We can't have a killing game if death is meaningless. But now that you're here, we can change all that, right? We're not going to start killing each other, Darumi. That's one thing I want to keep the way it is. Fine, I'll just have to make do with God modding through New Game Plus. Kinda sucks that there'll be no murder mysteries, though, but adrenaline-fueled power trips can be fun, too. Kyo-ho-ho! Yeah, just look on the bright side or whatever. I've decided I'll fight, too. I'll fight alongside everyone else as an equal. Sister Dearest, think about this. It's too dangerous. My mind's made up, brother Dearest. Don't try and stop me. I won't let you die like you did in Takumi's timeline. I'll do whatever it takes to protect you. Yes, protecting me. What a role reversal. Give it up, Ima. If there's one thing I've learned about Kako, it's that she's stubborn. Once she gets it in her head to do something, there's no talking. He is not going to like that we know her so well. I'm getting chills, huh? What did that hemo-animus stuff do to me? The thought of Kako being the one to protect me makes me shiver with... Oh, look at his face. Look at his face! Oh no! This is wonderful, I'm discovering it. Look, it's a troll! I'm discovering it fast, my dear sisters from... You mean you'll let me? I'll still do my part to protect you from those invaders, of course. Honestly, I don't hate violence. I welcome one-sided violence with open arms. Anything for you, Sister Dearest. Thanks, guys. Glad to have you on board. To think I'd not only failed to notice Eito was a traitor, but get killed by him as well. The me from your timeline sounds like a prize simpleton. Don't be too hard on her. I mean... on yourself. Eito had us all fooled. That's not the only part I'm having trouble with. I can't believe I stepped in as leader after C-Ray's disappearance. I've never had much interest in acting as part of a team, let alone leading one. You didn't have a lot of choice. Not all of us were willing to fight, and you had more battle experience than anyone else. We wouldn't have made it through those first few battles without you keeping us all in line. Come to think of it, I never got to finish that conversation with Hinako last time around. You've asked me if I know something about this war. If I have to answer, then... Yes, I do have certain information that you may find relevant. What was that relevant information she was going to tell us? It's probably nothing I don't know already, but still. Maybe I should ask her about it later. Anyway, you did your part to keep us all alive. I may not have agreed with your approach, but it was definitely coming from a place of good intentions. Or was it? Don't say any more. It's embarrassing to hear you compliment a version of me I have no real connection with. Oh, sorry.
Guess there was no need for me to tell you the truth now. You pretty much know it all already.
I had to make some guesses based on what I learned in my timeline. Did I get anything wrong?
Nope, not a thing. Your deductions were right on the mark.
I never learned very much about C-Ray's true intentions. I don't know if I should trust him yet.
Honestly, I planned on keeping some of this secret a little longer, but I can see now there's no use hiding it. Just don't go getting captured and blab all of this to the enemy, okay?
I won't let that happen. We're all going through this together. All right, I've spoken to everyone and told them everything I needed to. Everything except... Guys, there's one last thing. I know none of us chose to be here, but we really are humanity's last hope. It's okay if saving the world or all of mankind is too big a concept to wrap your heads around.
Focus on protecting this school and the people who are important to you. If we all do that, I know we can win this.
Hell yeah! Humanity don't got nothing to worry about with us around.
I will do my duty. I never intended anything less. And I'll fight too. I'll protect my dear brother as a real member of this team. I'm getting chills again. This might not be such a bad idea after all. I may be garbage, but even garbage can be useful sometimes. I'll do whatever I can. Once we make it to day 100, we'll get in the escape pod and join everyone on the artificial satellite, right? Yeah, there's no danger of us getting caught up in the final attack against the invaders. Right, C-Ray?
That information was supposed to be classified, but yes, that is the plan.
And will we get some kind of reward at the end?
Oh, of course. If you make this mission a success, you'll be heroes. The administration will gladly supply you with sufficient remuneration for you to live comfortably for the rest of your lives.
Okay, see, now we gotta doubt some things. I knew it. What awesome luck. Then can I build a brand new workshop for my grandpa and me?
Of course.
Can I set a bunch of kids in an abandoned building and force them to play a killing game?
Sure, why the heck not?
I think that would be going a step too far. I'm surprised, though. You're actually going to reward us?
That's right. Once the Earth is habitable again, we'll give you whatever your heroic little hearts desire. It's the least we can do for you saving us all. What, didn't you know about this, Shubino?
No, in my timeline, Ato killed you before you could tell us very much.
It's all good, man. Just one more reason for us to give it our all.
Yeah, just think of all the kibble I could buy for Leo. Everyone looks a lot more determined than they did this morning. I don't think any of them will refuse to fight this time. That's a relief.
I've got to hand it to you, Shubino. You got these lollygagging shad shacks acting like a real team more effectively than I ever could. Just what I'd expect from our very own boy who leapt through time.
I don't know everything about this war, though. I still don't know why we were chosen for it, or what cryptoglobin really is, or why the invaders have it too.
I wouldn't worry. Compared to the future of humanity, those little details are hardly important.
I had a feeling you'd say that, but you will tell us eventually, right?
Sure. Don't be suspicious. We're on the same side, remember? I want to protect this school and save humanity just as much as you do. Anything that contributes toward that is okay by me.
Very sus.
By saving C-Ray and bringing everyone together, I'd done all I could for now. I'd already changed the future for the better. Now I just had to keep it up.
So I guess the big first branching point is Ato. Oops, phone call. All right, hold on a moment, citizens. Okay, that was a bit of an adventure, but I'm back. Let's see, where were we? Maybe I should have just ended. Oh well. I already changed the future for the better. Now I just had to keep it up. That's what I told myself as I left the war room and went back to my room. Phew. The moment I got inside, all the fatigue I'd been holding back hit me like a ton of bricks. Talking for most of the day had really taken it out of me. Yeah, I hear that. I staggered over to the bed and lay down. Well, I got everyone to agree to fight. That should make things easier. Now we just have to meet up with the team at the other academy and bring them here. This time, we'll create a... Oh, God, that means we have to have Moko. No! This time I'll protect her no matter what. Day 4.
Get preppy, ready to...
This morning, let's see, day 4, there shouldn't be any attacks for a while. If I remember right, the next one is day 7. That was the day we fought the first commander. That gives us 3 more days to figure out a plan. I'll head over to the cafeteria first. No use thinking on an empty stomach. That's something we'll do next time, citizens. Until then, though, I'm afraid this is, well, it's gonna have to be farewell.